What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Yadi Girl Flavor. Let's get in on this one with me. We're making some curry chicken. So here I have 4.5 leg quarters that I have cut, clean up, washed with some lime and vinegar, and it's measuring to about 5 pounds. Here I'm going in with some olive oil so that my seasoning will stick to this meat. On this day that I cooked this, it was able to marinate for 6 hours. These are my seasoning that I'm using and going in with. It's quite a lot, but I have a lot of meat, and I will put all of that down in the description. So I normally like to go in with just my regular seasoning first, then after I'll go in with the curry powder. So I did all the seasoning. As you guys can see, I did add some pimento as well. So this is what it looks like without the curry powder. It's well seasoned. The seasoning is whole to the chicken. I'm using Willie's Indo Curry as well today, and I will tag that in the description. So this is what it looks like after I've added the curry, and it was set in the fridge, as I said, for 6 hours. So here we are with my duchy. I'm adding some oil, and I'm gonna let that eat up before I add my chicken. So this is what it looks like after being in the fridge for 6 hours. I did take it out 30 minutes before so it could get to room temperature. My oil is hot and I'm going in with my chicken. This process is called burning the curry. There are many ways to do this, and there's many ways to cook curry chicken, but this is the way I'm doing it today. Curry chicken is on my cooking class, and many people do come for curry chicken because who would not like to know or to learn how to make some flavorful curry chicken. So we do have a lot of people that come to learn that as well. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm on my class. So here I'm just separating the meat since it has been sitting together for so long, and I am just allowing the process of burning the curry to take place. You're not burning the meat, you're just burning the curry so it doesn't hurt your stomach. Back there you guys can see I have some rice. That's what we will be having it with today. I did a herb infused rice, so I add oregano, Italian, thyme, scallion, and a Scotch bonnet pepper to my rice, and that's a definitely easy way to just flavor up your rice. Here I'm just moving around my chicken so it does not stick to the bottom of the pot and burn. As you guys can see, start to get some color on there, and you just want to keep moving it around so it doesn't burn, but just that the process of burning the curry takes place. So it has been doing that for about 10 minutes, and I'm just keep moving it around so it doesn't stick to the pot. Then I'm going to cover it and let it start spraying some liquid on its own. That pan that you poured the chicken from, you don't want to wash it out as yet. You want to keep it so later on you can use the added water and pour into that and get the remaining of that seasoning. Here is my chicken. You can see on the side that it is bringing some liquid. I'm just going to stir that around so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. As I said, this is 5 pounds of meat, and I was able to get this 5 pound chopped up meat with 4.5 leg quarter. And with curry chicken, you want to chop up your meat. So here I'm going in with some water from the same pan that I seasoned my chicken in to get that remaining season from. And I'm just going to cover my chicken and let it simmer on medium low until it's cooked. You want to cook it to your desired doneness. I like my food to be well done, so and the cooking temp for chicken is 160 degrees, so I'm just gonna let it cook till it's cooked all the way through to the bone. You guys can add a scotch bonnet pepper at this time if you like. As you guys can see, I have not add any fresh seasoning as yet. I like to do that later on in the cooking process. So here I'm just periodically checking my meat, make sure the water level is good, making sure it's not sticking. Here I am going in 45 minutes in, or probably less. Going in with my onion, bell peppers, thyme, and scallion. As I said, you can add a scotch bonnet pepper. I didn't feel like to add a scotch bonnet pepper. I'm just mixing that around. The meat wasn't tender enough, so I let it went for some more time. I purchased curry chicken from Jamaican stores near me, and the chicken is never chopped up. They leave the chicken whole, like a whole leg or a whole thigh, and I know they're doing that just to please the American audience because they don't really understand the chopping up your meat process. So this is my chicken. I'm gonna cover it up back so it can continue to cook since it needs some more time. I've also done a catering where curry chicken was a part of it, and when I was doing it, they were like, oh, can we get the piece without the bone, or why is it so chopped up? They were having issues. So I do get why the restaurant here leave it whole, but I do like when my chicken is chopped up and it has bone in it. That's how curry chicken is supposed to be at, and I feel like once they experience it that way, then they will never go back. But here I am. I did test my meat. As I said, it needed to cook some more, so I let it went for some more time. As you guys can see, the gravy is now more thicker, and the water is, because it's reduced, so the gravy is more thicker. And I'm showing you guys that my meat is done. So we're ready to plate it up. As you guys can see, I did some avocado, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and some fried plantain, and this was so delicious and flavorful. I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Like, share, subscribe, and definitely leave me a comment. See you on the next one.